At the intersection of Spanish Town Road and North 19th Street sits an impressive Gothic Revival church of red brick and cast stone. The New Guide Baptist Church was originally organized in the early 20th century by Reverend Ike Kelly in the Scotlandville area of Baton Rouge. A small group moved to North 19th Street in 1914. The congregation grew during the 1920s, and Reverend Thomas Levy worked to build a larger facility. The new church opened its doors in 1930, and Levy remained its pastor until his death in 1946. The sanctuary hosted numerous meetings over the years for the Louisiana Baptist Convention. During the 1960s, Greater New Guide Baptist Church became a gathering place where people met, organized, and creating strategies to fight for their civil rights. This included voter registration drives, such as one attended in August 1963 by Charles Evers, whose brother, Medgar Evers, was assassinated just 2 months prior in Jackson, Mississippi. The congregation's membership continued to grow into the 1970s, and there was then a need for a larger facility. A new location was selected in 1974 that included a learning center on Fairfield Street. Following the congregation's move, the structure was then used as the North 19th Street Baptist Church. Over time, a lack of maintenance caused many issues that can be seen today, including a leaking roof, rotted window seals, and biogrowth covering the exterior walls. Today, Chez Fab Arts hopes to revive the building and revive the neighborhood by restoring the building for a new use.
My name is Cindy Wonderful. I'm the founder of Chez Fab Arts and Community Project. We're a nonprofit here in Baton Rouge. Our mission is to unite Baton Rouge and beyond through creative expression, community engagement, and neighborhood revitalization. We started in a once blighted property that I purchased from the adjudicated property auction, and it needed every kind of renovation you can imagine, but not having a lot of money and wanting to be a homeowner, I started there and just, working my little minimum wage job. I saved up a little bit every paycheck, and then did a lot of trades, and I got the house off the ground. And I started doing performances, classes, workshops, film shoots, movie screenings, poetry readings, concerts in the house, and that was on Iroquois and 39th. And it was wonderful, it was great, and it mixed a lot of people who would never come to the 70805 area with people from the area that would probably never make it to Baton Rouge Gallery or to some of the different art events. So it was a real eclectic, organic group of people that were just bonding over art and music and experience, and that's the spirit that I'm trying to expand on here in this location, because at the end of the day that was a house. And so I want to take that, and the vision for this place is to become a citywide destination, but a community resource. One of the first things I did was, there was a lot of stuff in the basement in just complete disarray. And so I had to move that stuff out just to get to, just to be able to assess what the needs are, and that's kind of where we've been. Now we have had structural engineering firm look at it, so the bones are good, but it's going to be an expensive process. So we basically had to clear a lot of stuff out. Now the next thing I had to do was get the roof patched up. Now it's not a forever solution, but it did, we had a hole in the roof. We had a couple holes in the roof that you could see clear through, and where it dripped underneath, the floors are all bowed up. So that was one thing we had to do. We had to strip the walls. So it's a work in progress. We have been trying to still do events, even though we can't really use the inside of the building. So what we've been doing is having some events on the outside of the building. We call them snack and chats, and it's basically we give out clothes, food, you have performers, and it's just a way for us to get to know community members and let them know our vision for the church, and also kind of listen to what they would be receptive to. There's things that, I wouldn't have even thought of if I wasn't actively engaging with the community. Like, for instance, I mean, this sounds silly, but like, I forget about children. Like, if you're going to make classes and everything available, you got to have something to do with, for the single parents. Like, who's going to watch the child when that's going on? And things like that. So it helps me, I mean, it is about giving away clothes and food and having a good time and all that, but it is also about like learning more about like what is going to get people in this area through the doors.